here's a quick little tutorial on how to make dragon's blood, which for anyone who's a practitioner witch knows that dragon's blood by itself can be very potent, to say the least. Although it can be used for cleansing, deeper cleansing, amplifying any spellcraft, spell workings, candle magic. It helps bring in prosperity, abundance, and all that. So I already have this boiling, or not boiling, simmering, I should say. But I'm going to tell you guys how to make this oil. So particularly I like to use olive oil to make mine, along with a bit of vegetable oil. And then you'll need dragon's blood resin first. And as you guys can see, you're gonna turn it into a fine powder. So you're gonna crush that up in your mortar and pestle. And you also need a jar with a lid. So I'm using an old mason jar of mine, which was, believe it or not, a peanut butter jelly jar. But it works. So you're gonna crush up the dragon blood resin in your mortar and pestle, and you're gonna take the olive oil, any oil that you want to use. You're gonna put it inside a pan, and you're gonna let that pan sit on like a medium temperate heat, and let the oil warm up before you add in your dragon's blood resin. And then you're gonna let it simmer until it's deep blood red like this. And then you're just gonna pour it inside the container in which you're using, which I would let this semi cool down, because if you're using glass it will heat up and it will probably crack the glass that you're using. So be very careful with how you're going to use this. So this is that quick little dragon blood tutorial on how I make dragon's blood, which is very useful for me in my practice. So with that said, I would definitely love for you guys to leave a comment, subscribe, and maybe leave a little comment on if you've worked with dragon's blood oil and how it's worked for you in your guys' practices. And if you guys are not a witch and you guys want to try this oil, do not, and I repeat, do not ingest it. That's not what this is for. It's not for ingesting, it's for external uses only. So you can use this to anoint your doorways, your body, wear it like a protection oil, and so forth. So again, please do not use this to cook with, as it's not meant for internal use. So with that said, love and light you guys, and blessed be.